administration of Stomp Dance and just met a lot of people. And so all of these traveling experiences that I've got to have been awesome. I've loved it. So my platform for Junior Miss has been literacy among Native youth. During my high school years, I was informed that Native Americans in our school, throughout pre-K and elementary school, they had the lowest literacy rate. And so I was very passionate about that because throughout my freshman and sophomore year, I took reading for pleasure electives. I absolutely love reading. It's an awesome way for me to calm down and just relax. And so whenever I was informed of this information, it really encouraged me to try and get the word out there that Native Americans need to be reading and encouraging their literacy and language skills. I had known how to bead since about 2014, but I didn't really take it seriously until I went to these events because I saw all of these wonderful artists and their beadwork and their arts and crafts, and so I really wanted to step up my beadwork, and I ended up being able to open a small business and start selling it. And so these are two of my wristlets that I've made, and I have loved beading. It's another way for me to just relax and just take time to myself, and so I am so glad that I have been able to go to these events and learn new things and meet new people. It's been awesome, and I can't wait to see where my future takes me. During the royalty retreat, they had asked us about where we wanted to go to college and what we wanted to do after high school, and so I was very set on attending an Ivy League and becoming a trauma surgeon, but since then my plans have changed. I realized that I wanted to be closer to my family and to my friends, and so I am now going to Oral Roberts University to study medical molecular biology.
Hishjaya Stongo, Luisa Maya Harjo, Jahajifgados. Hello, my name is Luisa Maya Harjo, and I was former Miss 2018-2019 Junior Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation. Okay, during my reign, I had a lot of fun, and I got to travel a lot, and whenever we would go on plane rides, it was actually my first time flying whenever I became princess, so me and Nina had a lot of fun with that. And some of the big places that we got to go to was Georgia, Alabama, and we got to actually see the mounds and the homelands where we came from. I'm close friends with Joy Harjo, Kenneth Johnson, some of the big time artists here in Oklahoma. And Joy Harjo, who's U.S. Poet Laureate, she actually invited me to a few of her poem events, and that was exciting because I got to show up there as princess. And one of the big things I did for her was I did a poem of hers at the National Council meeting in Tulsa, and that was a great experience because I got to meet all the council members of Tulsa. My platform was Art is Medicine, and what I did with my platform was that I went to different programs in the nation, and I got to actually present and do a workshop about different kinds of art therapy and do different arts and crafts while telling the history of our culture and what we did as stomp dances or church, or telling just different little stories like that. Became part of a group with TANF and got to teach youth for the past 3 years now, and that's really been a big impact in my life because I'm getting more time with the youth that actually want to learn more arts and become better for themselves and for their family, and I've had a big connection with all of them. Some of the other fun things that I did was the Creek Festival. That was a pretty big thing for me and Nina because we've always went to it every year since we were real little, and we pretty much knew everybody there, but it was a great experience to go there as princess and represent the nation and be good ambassadors for everybody, and just getting to see the little kids and how they looked up to us and knowing that we're doing good for them. Being princess was really great for me because I got to represent my nation and my family, and even for ceremonial grounds, because me and Nina were a big part of the ceremonial grounds, and we really liked how we got to represent all of the nation in different areas, especially during the grounds and the church. I just want to say for the coming up princesses that they'll have a good time and hopefully have better times in their lives than they'll ever have, and just be the best Muscogee woman you can be and represent for the nation. Mado, and thank you.
All right, good evening. We will begin with the Junior Miss Muscogee Creek Nation competition. Our first category tonight will be the self-introduction and traditional dress description. Contestant number 4, Gabby Noriega.
Hishje, Stongo, Gabrielle Noriega Chifkados, Amalegida, Hodokogidos, Judge Gogi, Trina Noriega, Moment Carlos Noriega, Jobasogi, Marilyn McIntosh, Moment Dennis Barnett, Mona Harjo, Moment Mano Noriega. Hello, how are you? My name is Gabrielle Noriega. My parents are Trina and Carlos Noriega. I am from the Wind Clan. My grandparents are Marilyn McIntosh, Mano Noriega, Ramona Harjo, and Dennis Barnett. Mado.
Tonight I am wearing the traditional Muscogee women's dress made by my great aunt Vicky McIntosh. I'm wearing moccasins.
Tonight
given
I'm
to me
wearing
by
my
former
traditional
Muscogee
ribbon
nation.
dress, which was made by Dodie Barnett. My dress was made from a periwinkle
Thank you, Gabby. Contestant number 5, Sudah Harjo.
I don't know how to move this. Sorry. Okay. Hishche Stungo, Sudah Harjo Jaha Jefkiros, Omajoga, Balin Jaki Wagagan Doyas, Ijogi Amalegidos, Dathogova Amadaldos, Bige Jaboba, Mikosapika Jago, Iados. Hello, how are you? My name is Sudah Harjo. I'm 16 years old. I am from the Deer Clan. My tribal town is Fishpond, and I attend Springfield United Methodist Church. Mado.
My traditional Muscogee ribbon dress was designed by my sister Louisa Harjo and sewn by my grandmother Carol Tiger. It is light blue with a dark teal and gold ribbon to match the butterfly and flower pattern. My arrowhead yarn belt was created by my mother, Cassandra Thompson, to represent my passion for bowmaking. I am wearing an abalone shell earrings paired with a shell necklace with an abalone butterfly pendant to match my dress made by my grandmother, Dora Taylor. It is an honor to contribute to my Muscogee traditional dress along with my mother, sister, and grandmothers by making my own.
Since the early 1600s, wool, cotton, and silk textiles have been part.
Thank you, Sudah. Contestant number 6, Kayton Bruner.
Hishje is Stongo, Kayton Bruner, Jeho Jifkodos. Hello, how are you? My name is Kayton Bruner. I am 16 years old. I am a part of the Wind Clan. My parents are Crystal and Thomas Bruner. I am the granddaughter of Nora Mvskoke Bruner and Louis Bruner. I am the great-granddaughter of California Kelly Mvskoke and Winnie Mvskoke. I am from Holdenville, Oklahoma, and I attend Holdenville High School. Mado.
Tonight I'm wearing my traditional ribbon dress, which was made by Dodie Barnett. My dress was made from a periwinkle floral pattern with pink, navy, and light blue ribbons. In my hair, I am wearing a sterling silver comb made by Massey Barnett, adorned with matching ribbons. My beaded collar was also made by Muscogee matriarch Dodie Barnett. Tonight I am wearing southeastern pucker-toed moccasins made by Jamie Bennett, and I would be honored to be junior.
My traditional Muscogee ribbon dress was designed by my sister.
Thank you, Kayton. Terry Anderson, our 1997 to 1998 Miss Mvskoke, is up next.
Good evening. Continuing on with our Junior Miss competition, this is our traditional presentation category where our contestants will show their talents. Contestant number 4, Gabby Noriega. Gabby will be reading a poem by Joy Harjo.
Tonight I'm going to be reading called Remember by Joy Harjo. Remember the sky that you were born under. Know each of the stars' stories. Remember the moon. Know who she is. Remember the sun's birth at dawn. That is the strongest point of time. Remember sundown and the giving away tonight. Remember your birth, how your mother struggled to give you form and breath. Your evidence of her life and her mother's and hers. Remember your father, he is your life also. Remember the earth, whose skin you are. Red earth, black earth, yellow earth, white earth, brown earth. We are earth. Remember the plants, trees, animal life, who all have their tribes, their families, their histories too. Talk to them, listen to them. They are alive, poems. Remember the wind, remember her voice. She knows the origin of this universe. Remember you're all people and all people are you. Remember all is in motion, is growing, is you. Remember language comes from this. Remember the dance languages that life is. Remember. I chose this poem because it reminds me of all the strong and independent Muscogee women in my life that have pushed me to the person I am today. Mado.
Contestant number 5, Sudah Harjo. Sudah will be using PowerPoint on lessons of bowmaking.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Drogodowski Hayata Muhammad, Lessons of Bowmaking. In 2019, I was accepted into the Muscogee Youth Arts Mentorship. That summer, my mentor, John Brown, taught me how to make my first traditional longbow. He was taught by Mike Maryhill, also known as Lojo Hajo Hagi. He was considered a Drogodowski Haya, a master bowmaker, and founded the bow group Drogodowski Sujogi. I can say that he was very proud and wanted to share his knowledge to Native youth and hope they pass it down. Igana moment. My first lesson of bow making is that I'm connecting with the earth and trees. For long-lasting bow, we chose bow dark or idolani. We call it that because of its vibrant color of the yellow wood, like this. We even cut the wood between the full moon and the first quarter moon phase. Mahagara moment kometa. My second lesson for bow making is that I am actually working with the wood and being patient with outcome. Like getting out the tough knots with the draw knife, so that means a lot of arm work. And to know that not every bow is going to be perfect. A bow could take weeks, months, or years to master. But the key is to wait and be patient for a perfect bow. Thuski Dadi. My last but not least lesson is that I'm connecting with the ancestors. By making the bow and to know, they made them and helped them gather food, medicine, or even help with war. Although I probably never kill anything with the bow, it's still interesting to learn because bow making is a dying art. Not only is bow making the only dying art, but all the other tools and weaponry, like blow darts and the adeletto. This summer, I am furthering my bow making skills by making my own bow and arrows with John, like this. Even though I'm gonna Chugodaski Haya, I still want to learn more about bows and other weaponry. Because you never know when we might need it in the future. Because Mike Berryhill once said, no matter how old you get, you never reach the plateau of knowledge. There's always more to learn. But
Contestant number 6, Kayton Bruner. Kayton will be performing an instrumental to the song Amazing Grace. That was exciting. Good job, ladies. Now introducing 2017 and 18 Miss Muscogee Creek Nation Amberly Proctor, who will conduct the impromptu questions.
This will be the last competition for the Junior Miss category. The contestants will draw a question and they will have 1 minute to answer. First up for the impromptu question will be contestant number 4, Gabby Noriega. Okay, Gabby, your question is, why is your platform important to you?
Thank you for your question. My platform is important to me is because it affected me very much firsthand. My platform is COVID-19 awareness. My grandma got hit with COVID last year, and it hit my heart very dearly. And I think everybody needs to realize the seriousness of COVID and that it does affect everybody tremendously. Mado.
Next up is contestant number 5, Sudah Harjo. The theme of the pageant is matriarch in training. Who is the matriarch in your family that you look to for guidance and why?
The person I look up to in my family is probably my sister because she was a past princess and I feel like she did a lot with it and she just inspired me to do this. Thank you. Mado.
Next up is contestant number 6, Kayton Bruner. What makes you stand out among the other contestants?
I'm here to help explain, and it's going to be mainly about my platform. My platform is for anybody with special needs. My platform is something that I want to help somebody with. It's something I have struggled with too. I have autism and, well, I said it. I want other families to understand that there is other ways for people to have help. You can have help. It's not just them. Your families need to help you too. There is always a place for you. Mado.
Okay, while the judges and tabulators get the Junior Miss category situated, we will take a 10-minute intermission. Do keep in mind, because we are still abiding by COVID restrictions, drinks and cupcakes will be given when you exit for the evening. We will have some videos for you to watch while we get ready for the Miss competition to begin. Mado.
I volunteer with the pageant committee because I want to be a part of an organization that instills confidence and life skills in young Muscogee women.
Jay, my name is Gina Powell. I became a volunteer because it's fun and exciting. It's also a good way to promote leadership and ambassador skills for our young women. Mado.
Hi, I'm Nancy Mason. I'm the director of the Muscogee Nation Youth Services Program. I have been involved with Pageant for several years because it's a great leadership opportunity for our young women. They learn so many skills that will help them in future endeavors, and they have a great opportunity to represent the nation and their personal platforms.
Hi, my name is Ray Barabo, and I am a Creek citizen and an employee of the Creek Nation, and I volunteer for the scholarship pageant to hopefully catch a glimpse of our future leaders.
Hi, I became a pageant volunteer to meet women in the community and to make new friends and to hope to empower young women for the future. My name is Catherine Sunny.
Hi, my name is Taylor, and I became a pageant volunteer because as former royalty, I wanted to aid in the guidance of our next royalty.
Samantha Kuhn. Hello, how are you? My name is Samantha Kuhn, and as a former Miss Mvskoke, I became a pageant volunteer because 1, it is very fun. 2, I really had a lot of help from volunteers during my reign, and I too wanted just to give back and to help and guide others, give them encouragement, just like it was given to me. Mado.
Hinche Stongo, Amy Marshall Hill, Jijafkidos. I became a pageant volunteer to help foster cultural pride in help develop leadership for our young Muscogee women. Over my lifetime, I've had lots of different elder women that have helped me to come up and feel, support me during different times of my life, whether it be family, even extended family, and people that aren't family by blood, but are a family by love, that have supported me, and I want to be able to instill those same traditional values, cultural values, and things that we do in our Muscogee way, that some people come from backgrounds where they're not raised that same way, and they're learning about their heritage. Each time they come to these functions, they get a greater sense of who they are as a Muscogee woman, and I think that's something that I hope that when we help support these younger sisters, that they can continue on and pass that on to the next generation.
Hi, my name is Johnny Wesley, and I volunteered for the pageant this year because the opportunity finally arose for me to be able to volunteer. I volunteered in other capacities during the festival and at Creek Nation as well. And pageant is always something I have been interested in. I like to see that these young ladies go through and the dedication that they put in towards learning our culture and traditions, because these young women are going to be our adult women who are going to carry the nation forward. They are, the backbone of the nation. They take care of the women and children, and to see these young ladies, how hard they work and the dedication that they put into
a pageant volunteer because when I was Miss, my chaperones and the committee just did everything they could and made sure that I just had the best year, and I became a volunteer because I wanted to give back and help our young Muscogee women just have the best experience.
My name is Paula Wesley, and I chose to volunteer this year for the pageant just because I've never gotten a chance to volunteer before. I do volunteer work around the tribe, different events that the nation holds, but I took an interest this year because I just would like to see these young girls compete, and then just kind of get the experience and atmosphere, with other coworkers and people around the tribe, and getting to know other people.
My name is Lauren Randall, and I volunteer for the pageant because I enjoy getting to watch these girls grow and learn about our culture and history, and it's exciting to watch them throughout the year.
Coco Lowe, Jahojifkados. I volunteered as a volunteer for the pageant because it's very important to me that the young girls, young ladies learn our traditions, our culture, etiquette, and I just love being around the young girls. Sometimes I get encouragement from them, and I try to encourage them, but I just think it's very important to volunteer to help the ladies and the girls in any way that I can. Thank you.
Hishjay Stongo, Cassandra Thompson, Jahojifkados. Hello, my name is Cassandra Thompson, and I'm a volunteer for the Muscogee Creek Nation Muscogee Royalty Pageant Committee. And I have been volunteering my time for at least 8 years, give or take. And I started when they had the senior miss, the junior miss, the miss, and the three little misses. I think by allowing these girls to have a platform, that is one of the best things that we can do for them right now. And you have a host of matrilineal, matriarch, women and men that are on the committee that will help and guide them. So whenever we're chaperoning the Muscogee royalty, we also try to give them advice and just continue to guide them as they are representing the nation, because we know that it is a big job, it's a big responsibility, and we just want them to do the best that they can.
Hishjay, my name is Miranda Kuhn, and I volunteered for the pageant committee to help contribute and connect with my community and to help young Muskogee women gain more confidence and self-esteem.
Hi, my name is Lou Ann Bear, and the reason I became a volunteer for the pageant is I started out in PR, and one of my friends asked me to join the committee, so I did. I ended up being a chaperone for the princesses. Because of my PR job, we went to the same places, so they thought it'd be a good fit. So I did that. I left the nation for a few years, and then I came back, and the position came open for the royalty coordinator, and I couldn't wait to do it. I said, because all the years I volunteered, and I got to chaperone, I got to be with the girls, we got to learn a lot of life lessons together, and we just had a great time wherever we went. And I just like enjoying being with them, talking with them, and just teaching them things all through their career. And I made such good friends with them even after their reigns were over. They got older, became adults. I've even been on vacation with them and done things with them. So this is lifelong, friendship forever. So that's why I did it, and that's why I'm still doing it.
Hensjay Stongo, my name is Leslie Baricello Deer, and I was Creek Nation Princess, as we called it back then, in 1981 to 1982. My time serving as Creek Nation Princess really sparked in me an interest to learn more about my tribal heritage and culture as someone who grew up outside of the Creek Nation jurisdiction and in another state, not even Oklahoma. I didn't have an opportunity to learn as much from my elders and my grandparents. So once I became Creek Nation Princess, it really kind of encouraged me to take a deeper look at my ancestry and learn more about Creek Nation culture. And I think that really kind of started me on the path that I'm on now. It helped me in a lot of different ways. It helped me kind of to learn better communication skills and learn how to interact with large audiences and large groups of people. It was one of my first opportunities to really travel throughout the country a lot and meet people from many different tribes and locations. I hope that the pageant is a wonderful experience for all the young ladies here today, and I hope that it fosters a new sisterhood for them, and I want to wish everyone the best of luck.
All right, good evening again. I'm back out here to talk with a little bit of the audience and a little bit with the judges. If we can go ahead and get the house lights turned down again right now, we're going to bring out contestant number 4. We had a little bit of audio issue with one of her categories, and so our judges have been made aware of that. She has also been made aware of that, and so she is going to come out here and show off her traditional wear for you tonight. So contestant number 4, would you please come out?
Tonight I am wearing a traditional Muscogee women's dress made by my great aunt Vicky McIntosh. I am wearing moccasins given to me by former Miss Muscogee Nation, Marva Jackson. In my hair, I am wearing a sterling silver crown with ribbons falling down my back. And my jewelry is beaded hoop earrings made by Carlina Littlehead. My colors represent the medicine wheel on my dress, Mado.
Contestant number 4, thank you.
It's Jay, hello. I'm 2007-2008 Junior Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation, Taylor Bellamy. And welcome to the Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation portion of this competition. We will begin with the self-introductions and traditional dress description. Please welcome to the stage contestant number 1, Claudia McHenry.
Stungon Fuletskot, Claudia McHenry, Jifgados. Bali Hokolin, Hokola Goggin, Omachogidos. Arlene Aisha, Moment Joe McHenry, Chechgogidos. Chechki Futchit, Christine Wolf, Chobozi, Mon Clarence Isham, Choboji Dadi Dundo. Chethki Futchit, Jesse Cox, Chobozi, Mon Arthur McHenry, Choboji Dundo. Ami Legida, Hodok Gogi, Ami Dawa Domochezi. Anchugaflaka, Hulabi Kanadi, Omogi Legidos. University of Central Oklahoma, Mon Athi Doa Yunks. College of Muscogee Nation, Amahaga Chikosoho Wijidos, Mado. How are you all? My name is Claudia McHenry. I'm 22 years old. My parents are Arlene Isham and Joe McHenry. My maternal grandparents are the late Christine Wolf and Clarence Isham. My paternal grandparents are Jesse Cox and Arthur McHenry. I'm Wind Clan. My tribal town is Domochezi. I dance for Halebi Ceremonial Grounds and I live in Okmulgee. I graduated from the University of Central Oklahoma in the summer of 2020, and I plan to attend the College of Muscogee Nation to obtain a certificate in the Muscogee Obanaga, Mado. Tonight I am wearing a dark blue traditional post-removal style dress with shell buttons going down the front. I chose to put buttons to represent my age as a woman. My dress is adorned with red, orange, and yellow ribbons with a plain white apron. I made this dress myself, and I credit my inspiration and knowledge to Carol Tiger and the late Brenda Lesarge. I chose these colors to represent the fire in which Muscogee people fought for and brought from our homelands, and that we dance for to this day. My accessories include a beaded collar and matching earrings made by Muskogee artist Kimberly Robertson, a yarn belt made by Muskogee artist David Scott, a basket purse made by former junior Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation Aisha Phillips, a pair of pucker toe moccasins made by Jamie Creek Bennett, in addition, a ribbon comb engraved with Muskogee imagery in the word Hodokogi, made by silversmith Dakota Duty. Falling from the comb are red, white, and black ribbons. This is to represent the red and white tribal towns of the Muskogee Idowa, and black represents the line that divides them, because without one or the other, there would be no unity. Mado.
Mado Claudia. Next up, welcome to the stage, contestant number 2, Teema Yargie.
Hisje, Stongo, Teema Yargie, Jahojifkados, Amajoga, Balin, Ostabogagan, Doyes, Idalegida, Ija Ogidos, Jet Ski, Geo Yargie, Momin, Jabosologi, Tarpi, Man, Amy Yargie Dos, Oktaha, Hutchi, Anchogadako Dos, Momin, Alabama, Man, Mvskoke, Does, Mado, Hadam, Jahijates. Hello, my name is Teema Yargie. I am 19 years old. My clan is Deer. My mother is Gail Yargie, and my grandparents are Tarpy and Amy Yargie. My ceremonial ground is Sand Creek, and I'm a granddaughter of Alabama. Thank you. See you again.
Since the early 1600s, wool, cotton, and silk textiles have been part of Muskogee fashion. In recent times, the modern fabric choice has become cotton calico for women's Muskogee dresses. My traditional Muskogee dress was made from cotton calico by Dodie Barnett. My blouse is adorned with a pleated collar in honor of the female turtle. My apron is decorated with brocade and satin ribbons. I chose the color blue for my dress because this color represents the awareness ribbons of brachial plexus injuries. I'm wearing Muskogee pucker toe moccasins that were minted by Melinda Bird. My blue earrings have the representation of the fire colors in the middle and a hairpiece made from melon shells by Alex Alvarez. Mado.
Mado, Teema. Let's give these girls one more big round of applause. Up next, please welcome your current reigning Junior Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation, Jayden Randall.
Hisje, Michaela Buckley Jaha Jifkados, Amalegida Ijogidos, Amadoa Alabama Kasadi Dos, Chichogi Richard Buckley Momin Sheila Buckley. Hello, my name is Michaela Buckley. I am from the Deer Clan and my tribal town is Alabama Kasadi. I am the 20-year-old daughter of Sheila and Richard Buckley Jr. Mado. On my white sash, I always put all of my pins, and the most favorite pin is my Disneyland pin because my first out-of trip as Bean Princess was going to California for the at-large citizens. And that was a great trip for me because I didn't know we had at-large citizens all the way in California. So meeting Mvskoke Creek Nation citizens out there was a great experience. But besides that, I also got to go to Disneyland. And that was my first time going to Disneyland. And that's why that is my favorite pin. And not only that, it's also glittery. During my reign, I knew how to bead, such as earrings and lanyards and even necklaces, but I didn't know how to do the beaded collar necklaces. So I took a class, and that's how I made this. And now, ever since that I know how to bead it, I have gotten tons of orders, including from Junior Miss. And now that my reign is over, I am currently working at the Muscogee Creek Nation Lighthorse as a communications officer, and that has helped me tremendously. The reason being from Princess is that it has helped me with my confidence, and I am able to get out of my comfort zone. And actually, I don't even have a comfort zone anymore, and I can just venture out and being able to interact with the community more. And I really love interacting with the community. That's why I helped with a homeless ministry with my family. It's called Entertaining Angels, and we try once a month to go to Tulsa and hand out essential needs to the homeless people, whether it's toothpaste, toothbrush, socks, shoes, even backpacks or sleeping bags. And lately we haven't been able to do it due to COVID, but this summer we're going to try to start it up again.
All right. This is our traditional presentation category where our contestants will show their talents. Contestant number 1, Claudia McHenry, will tell us a story.
History Stungo, Nancy Dear Attorney Jahajifkados.
Good evening. My cultural presentation will be oral storytelling. I chose to do this because I believe it is one of the most important aspects of the Muscogee and Fulida. Tonight I will be telling the story of how deer fooled rabbit. Behind me you will see illustrations, and these have been done by Madeline Freeman. Ijot chufin magitadis, chufida hofonov ilaksin ojit omidis. Momen ijot chufi ile heyomi ojat omid omidis. Momen ijot chufi misti lebegin sabinga lijidan komedis. Mont isti lebega hitakosin onskis. Ambulaksin chim adipit hijatanis gejin. An michiwadis gont omes makasamen adihit islitgit satadis. These kololoijit satadis. Momen hadamtis in hoboyuzin sayat satitis in likimahadis. Momen chufidat asijid andomes, jagiko, dayan, sayat, sinsam gibadis. Momen chufidad, ijo, misti labegin, adihit, yajigot ont, satet, samont kagadit omis. Momadit ont omen, chufin, chufidat, in belijidan, gont atadidot, hadam dihijagadis. Momen chufit, ijo yabin, miyajidot, chufin makasamidadis. Montsan balaksin sikolajin hijikis symbolidis. Momen chufidat ijo yabin is sikolajin satadis. Islatgate satin hijagits gejin inga gejin. Chufidat sikolajin islitgit satadis. Montsin hoboyuzin imio sai satit sinlikadis. Momen saibit ijokitof asijadis. Momen chufidat in likozihai estangomahit ijot idontis osikit eyabin. Ijodat iyabi o lisibit sikolejibadis. Momen chufidat in boyafkadis. Mado.
Great job, Claudia. Now we will have contestant number 2, Teema Yargie, as she reads us a poem.
Hishtay, Teema yargie, Jahajifkados. Hello, my name is Teema yargie. Tonight I will be doing a poem called Ribbons that I have wrote. My inspiration for writing this poem was because of how important my ceremonial grounds are to me. I want to put into words how much I love it. I would like to thank my grandmother and my Aunt Zena and my mom for helping me to create this. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Ribbons. Oh, what a beautiful sight to behold. Ribbons, ribbons all around me. Ribbons in my hair, ribbons on my dress. Ribbons worn by all women, from young and old. We all celebrate the joyous new year. Our ribbons shine brightly from the morning sun. A wonderful feeling to dance together. Our elders start off, we follow after. The dance begins, our ribbons sway and swing. My ears listen to the beautiful song. I think of my ancestors when we dance. I am filled with gratefulness towards them. We dance to honor them, to teach the next generation our ways, to keep our traditions alive. Ribbons, 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 such beautiful teachings that I hold in my heart. Thank you. Maro.
Great job, Teema. Our 2018-2019 Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, Nina Fox, will conduct the impromptu questions.
Hintsche, Amberley Proctor, Chao Chifkados, Ijoelgi, Ijusti Dois, Wiogofki, Migozepka Chogo, Aedos, Robin Proctor, Chechki, Mondero Proctor, Chethkidos. Hello, my name is Amberley Proctor. I'm a daughter of the Deer Clan and a member of Wiogofki Indian Baptist Church, and I'm the daughter of Daryl and Robin Proctor. And I was the 2017-2018 Miss Muscogee Creek Nation. Okay, so the pageant for me, I got to go through it not once but twice. I ran, first year I ran, I got runner-up, and I had such a good experience just kind of gaining confidence in myself. It instilled a lot of skills in me, like public speaking, interview skills. The girls were great, the volunteers were great. I had such a good experience that I knew, like immediately after, that I was gonna run again the next year. And so, again, that next year came around, the same experience, just got to become real close with the girls, the volunteers, just such a great experience that I loved being a part of. And then got to actually go through my reign as Miss Muscogee, and that is where I really grew. Speaking to people, not just like public speaking, but even just like one-on-one with people, getting to learn how to just really converse with people and get to know them. I think that was a really good skill to have, and that's something that still kind of carries with me today. I used to always be really afraid. I still am a little scared public speaking. I probably always will be, but having gone through what I went through with the pageants and Miss Muscogee, I now know that if I get put on the spot, that I have the ability to do that I won't freeze, I won't choke, that I can actually do this. Beyond Miss Mvskoke, it actually prepared me to run for Miss Indian Oklahoma, and that really helped me. And that is something I never thought I'd do, even during my reign. I remember people were encouraging me to run for that. It's like, no, I don't think I can do that. But just looking back at former misses and what they were doing, like Shannon Barnett really played a big role in, and she probably doesn't even know this, inspiring me to actually take that next step beyond Muskogee royalty, because she had ran for Miss Native American USA, and I thought if she can put herself out there having the same, like a similar background as me, like why can't I? And so that really pushed me to do that, and I actually ended up winning, and so got to have a whole other year of a reign of representing our Muskogee people on, a statewide level, holding the title of Miss Indian Oklahoma. And so just the skills and the confidence and the abilities it instilled in me, like it's just stuff that I carry with me, to this day, something that I just never thought I'd be where I'm at right now with that. And just like the friendships, my junior miss and I are still really close. Aisha, she still keeps me updated on everything she's doing. And so it gave me a lifelong friendship out of that. And then the girls, I ran with, the former royalty really is like a sisterhood. And I'm sure other people have said that they call that that it is like a sisterhood of royalty, but I mean, it's just people who just love you and want the best for you and want to be successful, and they rally around you and they support you. You know, the connections I've made even during my reign, you know, have just been, it's just something I never thought I'd get to experience, and I wouldn't have ever got to do that if I had made that first initial step of, I'm gonna run, you know, for Miss Muskogee, you know, whether I win or lose. You know, I gained so much out of it, and I will forever be grateful for everything that the pageant has done for me.
All right, so now we'll be getting into the last category, impromptu questions for the Miss competition. Each contestant will draw a question and will have 1 minute to answer. First up for the impromptu question will be contestant number 1, Claudia McHenry. All right, Claudia, your question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a great question, Nina, and it can go in like many avenues. But I know like the biggest thing that I see myself doing in 5 years is hopefully completing my dream of helping people within like our nation and Indian country. That avenue could take several different routes, but I know that I really do want to be involved in law or maybe policy. Thank you, Meadow.
Widow Claudia. Up next is contestant number 2, Teema Yargie. Teema, your question is, for better or for worse, what has the past year during this pandemic shown you about most people?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the last part?
Yeah. For better or worse, what has this past year during this pandemic shown you most about people?
During this past year, the pandemic has shown me how there can be some people who can really care about other people. My grandparents, they have medical conditions, and it's shown me that there's some kind of people that can look out for them, and by staying home and wearing a mask, and that has shown me that Meadow.
Meadow, Teema, that concludes the Miss competition.
Hishjay, Stongo, Shannon Barnett, Chajifkados, Muscogee Stajati, Omayat, Sajafachkidos, Vigatska, Oklahoma, Legate Os, Amida Legida, Fushwalgidos, Amidola, Kilejidos, Momin, Tallahassee, Unchugo Thakodos. Hello, my name is Shannon Barnett. I'm from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. My clan is Bird. My tribal town is Kieleji, and my ceremonial ground is Tallahassee, Wogogai, and I was the 2015-2016 Miss Muscogee Creek Nation. So during my reign as a Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, my platform was preserving the Muscogee language. So this is something that is very important to me, to carry on our language as Muscogee people so we do not lose who we are. I love teaching the language, especially beginners, and I currently teach at College of the Muscogee Nation. So I'm a beginning Muscogee language instructor. So I really like to teach people of all levels, learning the language or, refreshing their memory. It's just something that I'm passionate about, and I hope to continue on as long as I can. During my reign as Miss, I loved all the life experiences. So I got to travel and meet a lot of different people from all over, and it's just a good platform for our Muscogee women to be able to be ambassadors and role models for our nation. So one of the things that I like most about our whole pageant as a whole is our pageant committee. So we have a royalty coordinator or a lead chaperone. And I also love that we have a committee that's there to support our royalty, to make sure that they have the best experience throughout the year, and also the support that you will get from former Junior Miss and Miss Mvskoke Creek Nations from the past. They're always willing to be there and to help out, and it's just continued support that you'll have for the rest of your life.
It's my honor to be here tonight to celebrate a wonderful young woman and just to say farewell to her. And our 2019-2021 Junior Miss Jayden Randall, let's welcome her to the stage with a round of applause. In her service, we just want to say Mado. So, Jayden.
Mado. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Muscogee Creek Nation Scholarship Pageant. I would like to start off by saying Mado to all of you for being here. I hope you are enjoying the evening as we watch these incredible young women compete for the princess titles tonight. On May 30th of 2019, my life completely changed. That day, I walked right into this building, onto this very stage, and competed for the Junior Miss Muscogee Creek Nation title. Little did I know that I would leave that night wearing a crown on my head, and the very next day I would already be representing at my first event. And now we're here again tonight where I will represent one last time. The past 2 years have brought me memories that I will forever cherish. For the first year of my reign, I was able to represent alongside of the Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, Michaela Buckley. We were able to travel all throughout the United States and create tons of new memories together. We got to grow closer, and I'm so thankful for the bond that we built. Without her, I don't know if I could have made it through half of the events we attended. I always had a nervous feeling before going on a stage. With her by my side, I knew that I would be okay because we were doing it together. Even though she was not able to stay for the second year of my reign, she will always and forever be my miss. When I was asked to remain as Junior Miss for 2020 to 2021, I was super excited. I remember the day that Shelby told me that I might have the chance to be princess again. She asked me if I had the chance to do it all over again, if I would. I immediately texted her back and I told her that I would absolutely love to do it again. I got my contract for the year 2020 to 2021 and signed it off. It was official. But this past year was nothing like my first. The first year, I was able to travel with Michaela and attend a variety of events in Oklahoma as well as other states. My second year, however, was completely virtual. I haven't been able to do any events in person throughout this year, and it has been difficult to adjust. I went from having 2 to 3 events a week in person to maybe 2 events a month by Zoom. And although my second year was the complete opposite of my first year, I wouldn't change any of it. The experience I have had as Junior Miss Muscogee Creek Nation have been the best 2 years of my life. I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to be a role model for these young women throughout the next generation. Okay, now I need you to stay with me because I got a lot of people to thank for helping me throughout this last year. I would like to start out by thanking God for giving me this opportunity to represent our tribe. Mado to my family, my church family, and my friends for supporting me as I took on this role. More specifically, I would like to say Mado to former Principal Chief James Floyd, former Second Chief Lewis Hicks, Principal Chief David Hill, Second Chief Del Beaver, the National Council, and the Pageant Committee. You all have been so welcoming and kind to me ever since I was crowned Junior Miss. I thank you for being so friendly to me. I want to say Mado to my 2019 to 2020 Royalty Coordinator, Shelby Joe. You are and have always been so encouraging and helpful. You always knew how to make me laugh and smile when I was nervous, and we grew so close throughout my reign, and I'm forever grateful that you were a part of my journey. Mado to my 2020 and 2021 Royalty Coordinator, Luann Bear. Thank you for always making sure I was taken care of for all of my events. You have done a great job taking over this past year, and I know that you will take great care of the incoming princesses. Mado to Nina Fox, former Miss Muscogee Creek Nation 2018 to 2019 for making all of my traditional creek dresses. You always do an amazing job, and I appreciate you for making them for me. No matter how soon that I need one, you are always there to get it from me right when I need it. Mado to Mark Abbott for being with me since the beginning. I remember you specifically telling my mom that I would end up running for Junior Miss and that I would win it. You knew from the start that I would take on this role, and I thank you for believing in me. I want to say Mado to all of you Muskogee citizens for trusting me with this role. It has been an honor and a privilege to be a Goodwill ambassador for you. I hope I have exceeded your expectations. Lastly, I want to say Mado to my parents, Dr. Monty and Lauren Randall. Ever since I turned 14, my parents pushed and pushed for me to compete for Junior Miss. I always told them no and that I would never do it, but I gave in, and I'm so glad that I did. If it weren't for both of you, I wouldn't have gotten to experience my 2 incredible years as Junior Miss Mvskoke Creek Nation. Thank you for always inspiring me to strive for excellence. I love you both so much. Now, my mom is making me do this, by the way. She told me that I should sing one last time. So I'm gonna sing my song for you. And please excuse me if I cry. Had hayat kina leijiji miko sabi mongin boy I've got these. Had hayat kina leijiji miko sabi mongin boy I've got these. Mado.
I ask that you please stay standing as Jayden makes her final walk as our reigning Junior Miss Muscogee Creek Nation. And just thank her again with a round of applause as she has served our nation so well and made us so proud. So, Mado Jayden, and thank you. I would also like to thank Principal Chief Hill and National Council Speaker Randall Hicks, Mado, for your support and your service here tonight. And right now we're going to have some very lovely ladies and maybe some gentlemen be shown. We had some well wishes, as with the pandemic, we had a lot of things as a nation, as a tribe, as you know, an entire world, things have changed. And so we had well wishes that were sent tonight for our contestants, to congratulate them, to wish them the best in their reign as they have are going to be serving. And so we just want to take this time as we watch these videos.
Miss J. Stungo, Gabrielle Factor, Judge of Kudos. Hello, how are you? My name is Gabrielle Factor. I'm the current reigning Junior Miss Seminole Nation of Oklahoma 2019-2021. I would just like to say good luck to all the contestants out there and congratulations to the winners. I hope you have an amazing reign. Mada.
Chi hantamo, choho chefke, shohoi kotam. Ashtanagin ontom mele, Hollywoodka, amchagolikotam. Hello! Welcome everybody. I'm Miss Florida Seminole Durante Blaze Billy, and I'm very glad to be speaking to you all from my ancestors' eastern homelands here in Hollywood, Florida. I wish you the best of luck as contestants, and you all have my greatest admiration as young Indigenous scholars, knowledge keepers, and students. Thank you all for reclaiming space for Natives in education, and for choosing to be a voice for your people. You are truly young matriarchs in the making for the Muscogee Nation. Shulnavishat and Mado.
Sio Nigad Desiree Dawadowa, Alt Jalagi Geti, Watch Janela Alas Gudigega, Kwakwadu Iakudetiad. Hello everyone, my name is Desiree Matthews and my Cherokee name is Alt. I'm from Watts, Oklahoma and I'm 17 years old and I currently serve as the 2020-2021 Junior Miss Cherokee. Royalty candidates, regardless of if you take this crown home or not, I want to encourage you to be proud of yourselves. The fact that you have made it this far into the process shows that you guys show great leadership qualities and have a strong passion for your culture. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Osio, Tohiju, Mikaroi Dawadoa, Slime Janelua, Talisko E Jo'i Yawadea Tiada, Sandra Hare Agigia, Ale George Roy Agidoda, Gali Haley Gangaji Dedoa, Wadon. Hi, how are you? My name is Mika Roy, and I'm the current reigning Miss Cherokee 2020-2021. I'm from Salina, Oklahoma, and I am 23 years old. My mom is Sandra Hare, and my dad is George Roy, and I'm a recent graduate from Northeastern State University with a Bachelor's of Science in Healthcare Administration. And I want to welcome everyone to the Muscogee Royalty Pageant. And to the contestants, I want to wish you all the best of luck. It takes a lot of courage to get up on stage and compete for a title such as this. I want to thank you all for having me. Wadon.
Wasn't that awesome? Give them a round of applause. You know, many years we've always had, royalty, visiting royalty that would come and join us and celebrate with us, and so it was even a good time just to see them up on the video screen, just to still celebrate with us and wish the best to our upcoming royalty. And at this time, I just want to take a few short minutes to recognize some of our dignitaries that are here with us tonight in person. And so, of course, first off is Principal Chief David Hill. Are you in the house? Speaker Randall Hicks from Mvskoke District. We have second speaker Daryl Proctor from McIntosh. Oh, there he is. We have Sergeant at Arms, James Jennings, Okmulgee District. We have Representative Mary Crawford, Muscogee District. She is actually backstage with us. We have Representative Joyce Deere, Muscogee District, with us tonight. There she is. We have Representative Lucian Tiger, Tulsa District, here with us tonight. I'm not sure where he's at. We have Representative Thomasine Yahola Osborne, Togobechi, and she is actually backstage with us tonight too. We have Representative Charles McHenry, Wagner Roger Mays District. We have Representative Mark Randolph, Wagner Roger Mays District. And if some entered after we got our list, we still welcome you. Mado for being here. Right now, I'm going to take this time and turn it over to our former, right here, sorry. Our Miss 1981-1982, Miss Leslie Dare, she comes forward.
Good evening, everyone. Please don't do the math on that 1981. Thank you. I want to welcome back to the stage the Junior Miss contestants as well as the Miss contestants, along with Principal Chief Hill and National Council Speaker Hicks. So as you all are probably aware, these young ladies have had plenty of time to get to know each other through the Royalty Retreat and in their copious presentation and practice preparation for this evening. So together as a group, they have voted on a Miss Congeniality, and I am excited to share that with you now. The title of Miss Congeniality, awarded to the contestant who has shown herself to be the friendliest and most helpful to other contestants. Miss Congeniality is someone who is genuine and caring and is a true ambassador of the Muscogee people. This title is special because Miss Congeniality is selected by her peers and is an acknowledgement of respect and inspiration. The 2021 Miss Congeniality is Claudia McHenry. They're going to bring her in. Please give another hand to Claudia McHenry. Congratulations. It's getting exciting. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage our National Council representative, Thomasine Yahola Osborne.
What a great evening this is. I am honored to announce the winner of the Junior Miss competition. Principal Chief Hill and National Council Speaker Randall Hicks will be presenting the crowning tonight with assistance from Junior Miss Jayden Randall. Will the Junior Miss contestants please step forward? Our first runner-up is Kayton Bruner. And now the moment we've been waiting for. Our Junior Miss 2021-2022 is Gabby Noriega. Please welcome to the stage National Council Representative Mary Crawford.
It's been an exciting evening watching these ladies, and I'm proud to be here and honored that they asked that I be able to announce the winners of the Miss Muscogee Nation. So our first runner-up is will the two contestants step forward, please? Our first runner-up is Teema Yargie. And our new Miss Mvskoke Nation for 2021-22 is Claudia McHenry.
Alrighty, hello everybody. How are we doing? Woo! All right. So thank you for coming tonight. We have a few closing announcements. Hishche Rochelle Warito Chajifgados. Hello everybody. My name is Rochelle Warito. I'm from Oklahoma City, and I was your 2009-2010 Miss Muscogee Nation. We just want to say congratulations to all the ladies on the stage. Can we give them another round of applause, and let's stand up for them. Let's cheer on our ladies. Let the social media hear you. Let's hear you. Congratulations, ladies. Each and every one of you did phenomenal. We look forward to seeing each of you grow in your different paths and your passions in school, in life, on your journeys. We look forward to you becoming Muscogee matriarchs and teaching and helping those under you and younger than you, and mentoring everybody you know and love and those that you haven't met yet. So we appreciate you being here tonight. This takes a big step. A lot of us have done it before, and it means a lot to us. So it means a lot to me to see you up here in your regalia, speaking your language. So thank you for that, Mado. Before we conclude our program, I want to provide some instructions for our afterwards. After the closing prayer, if you want to take pictures, you will line up to the right of the stage, so your right, my left. You'll line up right here, social distancing, and the line will move in front of the stage, so our girls will stand up here, and then you will be in line right here, and you can take your pictures of the ladies. And then once you're done taking your pictures, you'll go out the exit, and we have some cupcakes and drinks for you to go on your way out. Also, please, with your pictures, tag Muskogee Royalty on Facebook and Instagram. We want to see everybody's lovely photos tonight. Also, if you don't like our page, please like our page. Also, give them some encouragement of tonight and what they did. So the contestants will stay up here, and everybody will move forward, so you can come to the lower stage bottom, but the ladies will remain up here. As a precaution, there is no formal reception tonight due to the pandemic. However, you can take your cupcakes on the way out. There will be a drive-by receptions next Wednesday, June 9th, from 11:30 to 12:30 in front of the executive building on the tribal complex. So thank you again for coming tonight. We will ask everyone to stand and remain standing for the retiring of the colors, and we will have our outgoing Miss Jayden Randall provide our closing prayers. So Mado, thank you for coming. Thank you for encouraging our girls. Mado.
Please bow your heads. Lord, I thank you for this day, and I thank you for allowing us to all gather here together today, Lord. I thank you for being with the contestants as they competed tonight, Lord. I wish the new incoming princesses success on their journey, Lord. I pray that you give us safe traveling mercy home. In Jesus' name I pray, Lord. Amen.
It's good to hear singing of our native songs, and I know each of these songs that we've sung so far, that for each of us, there's somebody that we remember